Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. Saturday morning, man. So, y'all know I got this job to do today. It pays $1,800. Now, I don't know if I can get it all done today. I'm going to try. I roll the dice a little bit. But if I see that I got to come back either way, then I won't work. I'll work 5 or 6 hours over here. I don't know. But I think that I can get it done, in a timely manner while I'm making money. So, a couple things on the new cutters that I got. They're the exact same brand, exact same model, exact same everything, except for a couple of critical updates. Number one, they already got the fittings on the end. That right there is, that's about a $500 savings right there. So that's good. Now they do not have the high flow fittings on the end. They got standard flow fittings on the end, but I can put high flow fittings on the end without having to cut the line and have I just gotta screw the fittings on. Not a big deal. So another thing too, y'all, about this new cutters is it has an actual that grease fitting. It has a grease fitting coming out of the top of the attachment. So that's critical right there. Now I don't know about the location of it being on top. It might get broke off, but just having that is a big deal. Now I haven't opened them up or nothing as far as the inside of them, but yeah, and I'll go over a few things with them. They're in the metal crate things, and that's steel that I can use to do little stuff with. I like to build some kind of something to go over the top of that fitting. So this is a little bit of a different design. Well, number one, they got the fitting where you could get it with a regular grease gun. So y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. I could get that with a regular grease gun. But then they put a line on it. So that's a perk to this one. And look. Yeah, so it comes with 2 new teeth and the belt. I got a guy that's asking me about buying one of these, and I told him I wanted $7,000 for one. So, yeah. I mean, I don't have to sell it right now. I got a lot of work for them, so. Pretty nice, really. So it's got the standard flow fittings on it, which a lot of the Bobcat machines, this is what they have on there. My fittings are bigger than these with a high flow, but yeah, that's standard flow, and then that's the case drain. So that right there in itself will save a chunk of money. I'm going to try to run. I'm going to see if I can run this on standard flow, not with the standard flow fittings, and then hit the high flow button. Because when I use my power rake, yeah, I mean everything else looks the same. Well, no, there's another thing they did that's smarter. See this bolt right here? They got it. They got it on there. On mine that I have now, the head of the bolt is over here. This is the way to do it, because now you can put an impact on that. An angle impact. Yeah, that's a big deal. But they got it where you don't have to take it apart now. You don't never have to take this thing off. That's solid, man. Hell, I might just sell the one I got. Hell, I sell the one I got for $4 grand. I'll be good to go. And just keep these two. But I'm gonna take some pictures for the dude that's emailing me, and yeah, I mean. Man, these things are freaking really nice, man. Dude, it makes me want to throw one together and take it tomorrow, but I'm not. I might turn some of the teeth that I'm using. One of the first things that says on the side of this of these is grease before using, and it's telling you where to grease. Also, with these things comes there's a little toolbox, a little plastic, cheap box that comes with them, that has a belt. It has a couple extra teeth in it. Now, okay, y'all, so we just pulled up to this one. Cam's unchaining the machine. I'm trying to show him how to chain things down. So we'll start off with him unchaining it first. So then he'll kind of know. You got to learn. These are things that you got to learn in order for me to want to keep you out here on doing skid jobs, because I don't like unchaining the machine and I don't like going through all of that. So he can unchain the machine, and then I can I don't have to do that, and that will teach him how to chain the machine. But I'm fixing to get out here and show you guys. Yeah. It looks pretty bad right here, but they all do. But I'm gonna get in the machine, and I'm gonna set the other camera up where on the tripod or on the truck or whatever, and just kind of time this, time lapse or whatever this. All right, y'all. I got a lot to watch and look after and all that. Having a young man out here on these skid jobs is a little bit, because he doesn't have a lot of life experience, and there's a lot of things that he's not aware of, and I got to be aware for him until he learns. So I'm willing to take that on as long as guys are willing to work and willing to show up and have a good attitude and all that. But if he wasn't doing so good out here in the lawn maintenance, he wouldn't be out here. Right there. Yeah, anything that you can reach right here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna set y'all up right here. We're gonna try to get some of these. We're gonna go in here first and kind of see what we're dealing with. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna put y'all right here. So.
approved. It wasn't even requested by the homeowner. So I just live around the corner. And you just can't clear cut something without approval from the ARC, the architectural. I mean, it's nothing for you guys, but it's a big thing with a homeowner. Where's the property line? Do you even know? No. I was just out walking dog too. This is number 3 of 4. And I heard this. And there's been no request for anything. I would surmise the owner of the green house. 177. Hi.
Go out there and pick up all the sticks that ran on that yard up there.
Hey, did the owners of 177 hire you?
Sorry? Yes, ma'am.
The owners over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to violate.
I know, and it's nothing. You're not doing anything wrong. It's,
yeah, but see, if I get in the middle of this and I can't get paid because I can't finish, and I don't want to have no problem.
I just talked to the architectural chairman, and
Yeah, we're not clear cut. We're just taking out the saplings and getting all this trash out of here.
But it's one step away from clear cutting, and we had a homeowner do that and do the whole thing a year ago, and she's still fighting with her. So we definitely don't want this to happen again, but they just need to talk to each other.
Yeah, we're beautifying it. We're not really, I mean, there's a lot of trash in here.
Okay.
Piles of limbs and grass, and I mean, they hired me. I don't.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna call him right now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go home. I'm just walking my 4 dogs. The
No
president
problem.
just happens.
We don't want no trouble, y'all. We don't want no trouble,
I
y'all.
understand. That's why I'm not gonna.
We don't want no trouble, but I don't want to get into something that I can't finish.
How far over are you going? Because this is the next homeowner.
Yeah, we're right here where the machine is.
All right, just to here.
We're gonna be a wall here still. I'm gonna leave a wall here. The property. I looked at the property boundaries.
Yeah.
And it goes about over to this pine tree right here.
Okay. Does that sound right with you too about the pine tree? Yeah. This was the last lot built in the neighborhood because it was so wet. And
but like this wall right here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go over there. Anything that we sling in the yard, my guy will pick up.
Okay.
I don't think, but I want to make sure that we.
All right. Well, as long as Emma Jean is. I mean, we were so upset with Dr. What's the name on the other street that she just took out, her property and the neighbors and they didn't realize it.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I'm definitely not on the neighbor's property.
As long as Emma Jean's okay with it. They got a $500 fine, and I guess some people. It's like
Hey, can you come out here for a second?
Who's the country singer from Georgia? From here, from Newton.
Alan Jackson?
Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson lives in a neighborhood where he wanted to be able to see the lake and he couldn't. And instead of getting approval to clear this kind of stuff, he did it and paid the $500 fine. So some people want to do it. But
right. Well, it's just, I mean, the woods are, they're not even pretty,
No, but that was the buffer between him and his neighbor. And I know the other house on the other side of the older people.
He's coming out. He's coming out.
I
Right
heard
now. I want to make sure that we're on the.
I heard you.
That we're on the same page. So.
They've been clearing over there too because the original lot owners never. A lot of them didn't. I did when I built my house 30 years ago, but a lot didn't. What's his name? Because I've forgotten it. You must have also. Do you know the name?
Must have known.
So they're saying something about permission or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, I'm Andrea Crawford. Not coming to you. Okay. I have to be the president of the employee. And we now have Emma Jean
Okay, y'all. So we got Karen over here. Says she's some president of some HOA or whatever, and saying that we were violating. What'd she say to you?
She told me, yeah, that you was clear cutting. I was like, no, he just, you know, he's like, that's against my HOA policy.
Yeah, we're not clear cutting. We're just getting stuff that's, I mean, it's terrible in there, dude. So I don't know, y'all. What's another thing that you run into when you're dealing with homeowners and stuff?
I hate to have an HOA.
Ain't no way I'm gonna live in HOA. And if we were taking down great big trees and stuff, it'd be different. But we're just basically just. I don't wanna get over here and violate and then not be able to get paid. So whatever, you know, he's talking to her now. So I mean. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna set y'all up right here and we'll get footage of me going into here. I'm gonna have Cam come behind me and move some of that debris out of the way. So, but we're gonna try to get some footage of this. There's a lot of debris in here, man. So, yeah.
I've been waiting all day to kiss, finally quitting time. And I'll be home in just a little while. It's Friday night and I'm taking you out. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. Pedal to the metal now, baby. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. We're gonna have a cheap double OD time when I get back in town. Since I've been gone, I had nothing but you heavy on my mind. Phone calls from you keeps me hanging here on the line. Everywhere I go I keep seeing your face. Your lips on mine, I can't wait to embrace. Heading to the metal now, baby, ain't nothing gonna slow me down. We're gonna have a cheap double OD time when I get back in town. So get your party dress on and I'll take you out dancing. Steal a little kiss or two. When that evening's done and I get you back home, it's just one thing I want to do. So I see you fellas later, gotta hit the accelerator, baby's waiting, I can't hang around. We're gonna have a cheap double OD time when I get back in town.
Okay, y'all, so y'all kind of see what's up. It's getting a little bit warm. I'm gonna come out of the damn hoodie. They're loving it. Of course, their expectations are realistic, right? I mean, you can't, I mean, there's so much debris in here, and this area that I'm in right here, it's a pond. You would have never known that. I was all in the bottom of the pond. But there's a couple more that I'm gonna get right there, and then I'm gonna creep on around back. I'm gonna let the camera charge for a minute. Cam's not feeling good, so you know there's a lot of work out here, and you got to keep yourself busy when you're on jobs like this, because for me to monitor every little thing, it just slows me up, and I get irritated because I'm not being all I can be. Even though he is doing what I'm asking him to do, he's not thinking for himself at all. And that's kind of what happens when you get guys going from lawn maintenance to this kind of stuff. They want to make money because the machine can make us money, but you got to kind of be a self-motivating, and really it's not really that with Cam. It's more about he don't know what to do, and then you got this wild ass machine running around all around you. You got to be careful too. So there's a lot going on over here. I'm going to come back tomorrow too. They're going to give me another 500, so it's 1,800, and I'm not going to work all day today. It's 12:50. I'm going to work about another hour, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow. So we'll be at 2,300. So some other stuff with the skid while it's here, and I ground down, took out some bigger trees. The ability to be able to do options like me and Chad and all of us always talk about. You want to have options out here, and we got options. So I do. So I won't be needing Cam tomorrow out here. Well, he just doesn't know what to do, and I don't want to. I'm paying too much to take all that in one whop. So he learned a little bit today. He'll learn a little bit on the next skid job. So I got skid jobs. I got one to go look at when I leave here, and then I got that one that I looked at yesterday when I got the cutters, and they're definitely gonna do it. They emailed me last night and said, "Hey Ray, we should know something when we're going to be able to pull the funds out of their 401k." I think they said Wednesday or Thursday, so we definitely want to get on the schedule and then get this. So while I was out here talking to the homeowner just now, the UPS man came by and he grabbed a card from Cam he said he'd be calling me. So you never know what. I like being in the neighborhoods on Saturdays because everybody's home. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get more work just from being here today. And I'll be here tomorrow. I won't come as early, but I'll probably only work about 3 or 4 hours tomorrow. We'll work, at the end of the day, I'll probably be running about maybe 8 to 10 hours, something like that. So, it's all gravy, baby. And I got to get back to it, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I'm in the backyard now. I'm not quite done with the front, but I gotta, work my way back up to the truck. So I'll finish all that up, as I'm working toward the truck. I wanted to get back here and make sure I understand all the boundaries and all that. So yeah. Tell you what. So that mulching head, I'm gonna grind that down. So we're gonna go in here and cut some of this. I'm gonna kind of put you guys somewhere where y'all can see. Yeah, we're gonna get all this too. All this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna look on my phone before I get started again and see about how far the boundary is. This is all lightweight stuff. So let me put y'all on some time lapse or something. What's that white thing right there? Piece of styrofoam. Yeah. We don't want to sling that everywhere. Okay, y'all, so I'm not all the way done yet. I got another couple hours over here. That we bumped the money up, so gonna be at 2,700. So they gave me a $900 more, but I took some big stumps out in the back. Y'all saw some of it. So I'm tired and hungry, and I don't have to finish today, so I'm gonna let them look at it. Hey. So y'all see, look, I got a radiator leak, man. I'm gonna have to replace the freaking radiator in this truck. $1,700, man. God, that's just ugly. So I'm gonna have to go on and do that next week. Makes me not even want to drive it. But I'll get some more footage tomorrow, and we'll just go from there, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna end up getting 2,700 over there. That's pretty good. They done bumped it up, you know, $900 more. So, but I ground a bunch of big stumps, like I was saying, in the back. I mean, this thing's a lot faster than a stump grinder. Now it won't get the kind of stumps that my stump grinder will get. It won't get them as thorough. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get this radiator fixed, man. I done poured stuff in it twice, and I'm just gonna have to. Next week it looks like I'm gonna be running with the damn with the backup truck. But the good thing about my backup truck is it'll pull this skid just like this truck. It just ain't as comfy. So I got a text from a guy, and he's wanting me to come give him a quote. So I'm going to stop by there on the way home. Yeah, I said it, on the way home. I can't even get. Yeah. Let's just ride the wave until the wave ends. We know that eventually, you know, the work will slow down, and you know, we know eventually it will. But you got to ride the wave while the wave is rideable, right? You know, I'm gonna ride the wave all the way until it breaks. So you got to, though. You never know. You know, you just never know what you'll run into, man. 2 people stopped and got a business card, and the UPS man got a business card. So 3 people stopped and got a business card, and that's why I like being in the neighborhoods, like I was saying, in the machine, on the weekend. Man, this is a hell of a turn right here. I don't think I want to. I think I'm gonna go straight. But we'll go over here. This gentleman that's texting me, he texted me earlier while I was in the machine, and I told him I had to get with him when I got done. But I'm not done. You know, I'll be back over there tomorrow. And you know, at 2,700, I can, you know, I can come back tomorrow morning for a couple hours. Not a big deal. Bro, you're supposed to finish that today. Nah, let's drag it out a little bit, man. I'd have been over there probably another 3 hours running. I mean, actually, the machine running. You know, and you know, I don't have to do that. I like getting out of the house on Sunday morning. But as always, the people are super happy with it, man. So the Chinese mulcher is doing his job, and I'm doing my job too. So, yeah. But I don't really see no point. I mean, you know, I like new equipment too. But I don't really see no point in cranking up one of the new ones. You know? If somebody came to me, well, I'm gonna get online and look at some more auctions, because they sell them up there all the time. They just had an auction 2 weeks ago selling the same thing. So I'm gonna look up there and see if I can find and see if they got any more coming in, and I'll do the same thing. I'll sell both of these I got, and I'll do it again and again and again and a freaking again. I keep getting jobs like this and calls like this. I'll buy me another truck, man. I'll trade this bitch in. I'll get me another truck, man. I'll get me a 7.2. I mean, I ain't scared. Stop it, Ray. Just stop, man. Y'all. So, I looked at this job here. It is it's pretty big, and they would not. They did not want to do it by the job, and I'm glad they didn't. So we agreed on $1,700 a day for 6.5 to 7 hours of runtime. So $1,700. And they committed to 2 days right off the top, and possibly there's a lot of work over there, dude, a lot. So Ray, you got to stop it, man. Whatever you doing out here, Ray, you got to stop. The bank gonna get tired of taking your money, Ray. What the hell? I love it, man. That job right there, it's a lot, but everything is sweet. You got, we're talking about 2 acres of clearing stuff. Yeah. So, I'm probably not going to be able to get it all done in 2 days, but they committed to 2 days, and then, so $3,400 for 2 days for 14 hours of runtime. I'll do it. I said I'll do it, y'all. I gotta get. I mean, I don't even know. I'll work up to a little more money per day, but I didn't. They said one guy came over there and told them $10,000, and they said no, they weren't going to do that. I'm not saying it can't be that much work, because it can be. I'm just saying that people don't want to commit to that, and I don't blame them, man, because there's so many unknowns, and yeah. I might end up getting 10,000 out of them, but it ain't gonna be, and they got a lot of work over there. There's a lot of work besides just that. So they agreed to do 2 days, 3,400, and then we'll see where we're at. People that if there was somebody that I knew, then I might think different, right? Because they know me. See, people that don't know me, they gotta get to know me. And I'm not gonna, because they're all these freaking shady ass contractors out here make it hard on a player like Ray. What the hell, man? They make it hard on a pimp. I don't know, man. I'm relatively surprised that I'm getting all this work. I've never bought an attachment and got this much work out of it so fast. I mean, we're getting on up there now, so but they got about 30 acres there, and they're wanting to give us some curb appeal where they can see it. And they got 2 acres in front of their house, and they want somebody to go in there and get all the scrub. I gotta say, there's not a lot of scrub like over at the job I'm doing now. When I say scrub, I'm talking about, you know, stuff like that. This is all pine area and Bradford pear area. Just get the Bradford pear out of there, and then they want to hand pick the pines to take out. I mean, I'm sorry. I am sorry. But I got that job. Oh yeah. They said, "Can you start tomorrow?" She said, that's what the wife said. "Can you come out tomorrow?" I don't know. Maybe I got the gift of gab. At least I do for right now. So 1, 2, 3,000, 34, 27. Talking about damn near $10,000 in the last week. And it ain't working every day. No. And you know what else we're talking about? It didn't cost me 1 dime of advertising. Not 1 dime. And you know what else? I ain't got to give a percentage to nobody. So, if you got advertisement, you get or you're paying a recruiter or whatever, and then you get a bunch of work, are you really getting that much money? Yeah, you're busy, and yeah, you're getting some money, but you're ragging your equipment out, and you're having to work every day to get the same money, where I'm working 3 days a week to be able to keep it. It ain't worth a damn if I can't keep it, man. So, and you know what I'm gonna do today? After I get me some chicken, I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna put the video together today, and we're gonna throw another one up there on next door and see what happens. I've never been really booked out on skid steer work, not ever. I guess it's, you know, well, you get more experience, and then you start knowing what the hell you're doing. You don't just buy a skid steer one day and start making bank money. Like everybody, like all the haters used to think with me, "Oh, you got a skid steer sitting there and you ain't even making no money with it." Key, no. I got a skid steer sitting there that I own. That's you got to have that before you can do anything else. So to all y'all haters that always, "Ray, you ain't in business, you ain't shit, you ain't." Okay. Well, we're gonna mess around and have a $50,000 month. That's what we're gonna end up having. And y'all know me. If I have a $50,000 month, then y'all know I'm gonna buy something to make even more money, because that's what I do. And I ain't scared. I ain't got no vices. I ain't no drug addict. I ain't no alcoholic. I don't like going to strip clubs. So I take my money and I hold on to it until and pull the trigger on something to make more money, and to have an easy life where I don't have to worry about nothing. And that's where I'm at right now, y'all. Grateful and thankful. That's all I can say.